Steve matchup it is, so and a great skin for that Dedede, a great choice.
Nice and bright.
Alright, looks like they're starting off on
Good old Smashville. Yeah, for
okay,
game
we're a
one.
little bit selecting the stage, to be honest.
Yeah, this is interesting first pick. You don't see this too often. Usually you see the classic Pokemon Stadium or whatnot.
Exactly. And I can see how both of these characters would like Smashville, because with it being a small stage, Dedede cannot get camped out as easily. But also Steve can kind of dominate the entire stage without having to worry about getting from either side. And as we see, I mean, Steve just going crazy right from the start. No chill. The TNT, though, is going to blow!
Whoa, what an interesting interaction.
Killing them. Oh, he sat there and took it, and the minecart going to do some damage, but Dedede making it back. Ddog almost going too low.
Yeah.
But now, I mean, both characters in kill range here. And Dedede at max range, that is not something you want to be up against Dedede at. Okay. Yeah. He moved his crafting table off stage.
Interesting choice. We like the mix-up on the recovery. What?
Yeah, going high, almost getting caught, but then the dash attack sealing that stock.
Yeah,
the dash
attack is crazy.
The dash attack is just one of those moves that I try never to use. It's so tempting to use, but it just has the worst in lag out of most moves.
It does. I think the best thing that you can do with it is two-frame people, because it's active for so long.
It's active for so long. You do have a lot of chances at getting them at ledge with it.
But yeah, just throwing it out is not usually too good. But
as we saw there, Dedede being caught on ledge with that down smash. As soon as Steve was able to trump the ledge from it, Dedede ran out of options. You know.
Yeah.
So we are kind of seeing this ability of, if Steve can get Dedede off stage, it looks like he can rack up a decent bit of percent or just keep him boxed out. So I'll be interested to see if we see Dedede go for more higher recoveries than lower recoveries just to try to get back to stage. Because of Steve's ability here, as we're seeing, just to keep Dedede trapped.
Yeah. I also been interested to see that, you know, as much as we talk about like Steve being crazy with all those mechanics, he has not been mining like at all, but I guess he really just hasn't had the time really to get any of the good materials.
I think what a recovery there, and being able to punish Dedede for landing on stage. The TNT has been interesting this game. The only time it really worked is when Cheese just sat in it and waited for it to blow up.
That was an interesting choice. Oh, there we go. Nice back throw.
Throw's going to throw him up. That's the one thing. Dedede's back throw is not really a kill throw because it sends him so far up.
Ooh, there we go.
But, yep, Steve just making around and landing a nice forward smash on Dedede.
Now he has the diamond on deck, but opting not to go for the crafting just yet. Ooh, nearly dying to that Gordo there.
Well, it's tricky. I mean, at 150, if you spend any time crafting, Dedede might be able to get in there with the dash attack.
Yeah, ooh, nice back air.
Yeah, back air definitely going to take it there. I mean...
Very clean.
See, there you go. He's going to use the iframes, which doesn't completely help him as he gets in there.
Ooh.
But he did get the crafting off it.
The diamond really put in work now, though. Hefty percent on Dedede.
Already up to 79%.
Oh, no.
And the neutral air onto the TNT, followed up by a dash attack. Things are looking rough for Dedede, but you can never count Dedede out of a game until it's over.
Yeah, this is true. As with most heavies,
very early percent. So
yeah, that's the thing with all the heavy characters.
He's got Steve off stage now at 55%. Oh man, that glide! Oh, I thought he was gonna get caught in the air.
Move it right in. Very nice.
Trying to space out. Unfortunately, once again, with characters that have swords and other kind of projectiles, the Gordos in neutral just get punished so often.
Uh-oh.
Almost caught him with that up B, but the minecart gonna take him off.
Oh, sent him on his way.
We're seeing Days the Donut tell us that we need to start hydrating, which I agree.
Oh yes, of course. Thank you, Days the Donut.
Really keeping us healthy here. I kind of noticed exactly what I thought of with that match, is that Dedede had a really hard time with his Gordos, which is what I expected.
Yeah, there's so many things you can just throw out at Steve to just smack him right back. So, as with most matchups, it's just tough to utilize the Gordos
that have any kind of disjointed hitbox, right?
Yeah, right.
That's really what you're looking for against a Gordo, is anything that does more than 1% of damage and is a disjointed hitbox because things like Bowser's fire or Sheik's needles don't always hit it back because it's a lot of little hitbox.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, also something interesting. I didn't see Ddog. I don't think he ever used the anvil, which I thought was a really good tool.
I can see that, but I don't know how it is against Dedede because what I've seen the anvil for is for blocking recovery. And Dedede's recovery, unless you hit it, right at that top or at the start of the animation, has the super armor to power through. Yeah. So maybe he's sitting there thinking, I'd rather save my iron for the minecart?
Maybe. Could be. Yeah, that's still something to think about. But yeah, I feel like when he's just bouncing around on there, just dropping an anvil could be really good. But we're going to see a character switch here from Ddog.
Winning the battle, though, which is interesting. Yeah, Falco thinking, I know the Dedede matchup. Maybe he likes it better with Falco. Or he's just doing something to keep, Cheese from catching on to what he's trying to do.
Yeah, keeping him on his toes. Ooh, already going for the down air spike. I'd love to see the aggressiveness coming out.
Personally, I feel like switching from a winning matchup sometimes comes back to bite you.
It can, for sure.
Won, you already have your momentum going. But as we see here, Ddog is not slowing down at all. He is keeping Dedede going left and right.
Yeah, Falco's looking really clean.
Once again, Dedede has a hard time punishing out of shield except for that neutral air. So as long as Ddog just watches the neutral air, he can be pretty aggressive on shield.
Yeah.
That was an interesting attempt there.
The ledge trapping
here, Falco having a much harder time reflecting those Gordos when he's off stage because the best thing Falco has is either his reflector or laser, and he's not using those as he's trying to get back up. But we see that. I mean, obviously forward smash going to take it. Dedede's heavy, but like when you're that high up, a good charge forward smash is going to take you off.
Ooh, dragged out into the grab. Trying to schmoove a little bit, but now Dedede looking for the back airs to steal the stock. Nice. Ooh.
I mean, once again, Dedede would like to get the stock now because Dedede has the ability to just rack up so much percent, but a lot of his options there, the kill options, are not the easiest to land, especially on a quick character like Falco. So,
no jump.
Here, he's just going off stage, going for it, but Ddog being Falco, his up B's not going to take him here.
Yeah, went a little bit too deep there, a little bit too scared of the Gordos. Good edge guard nonetheless by Cheese.
Yeah, with Cheese, I mean, obviously he's going to sit here and think, now, my down air beats out his up B every day of the week. So he's going to definitely be going off stage trying to punish those recoveries. Like we see there with the 2-frame, and that's going to do it because he doesn't have his jump.
Yeah, he could have side specialed there, and I think upbeat after it, but chose not to.
But with Falco, it's tricky. Like Fox, you definitely don't lose enough height. Falco, you lose a good bit of height. He's just taking him. Oh my goodness! Gets stage spiked in return for going so deep.
That was almost a disaster.
Hey, Cheese was trying to end this game, very triumphantly, saying you're not gonna try to pick your second or your backup pick against me here. I'm going all out.
He went for the Cheese.
But as we see, Cheese had living up to the name and definitely keeping this game even.
Yeah. Oh, lovely drag
here, Falco with some good combos, but the quick still keeps him out of it. Oh my goodness.
Very close here. I mean, last stock.
Here at last stock, almost last hit for some of these characters.
Ooh.
Almost air dodged into that one. That would have been very sad for Ddog with the air dodge into the up tilt.
Yeah.
The Gordo into the up tilt. What a stock take.
Yeah, wow, that was crazy. I've never seen that. The Gordo into the up tilt. That was so whack. But there you go, Cheese showing it off.
I don't know what percents that works at, or if it's not true. If it just depends on how you DI, trying to get up on them.
I don't think it's true or anything. I think it just kind of worked in the moment.
That worked, and it worked well.
Yes. It looked cool. All right, game 3. Here we go. And we got a Hydrate from Nothing18. Also claiming that Dedede is a top 5 character.
Do you try to go back now to the Steve? Or do you say, okay, now I just got warmed up with my Falco, I'm going to push through?
I think it's secret option C.
Okay, well, he's going to go Falco again, saying, now it's just my warm-up, now I know how to succeed. You will see.
I want a third pick. I want a third character to come out.
Yeah, let's see the Mii brawler switch.
Yeah, he'll never. I mean, he'll never stick him. It's the ultimate counter pick to DD, right? You know.
Right.
Anyways,
All
back
right,
on FD.
Back on FD, going with some of these. I mean, it's pretty much same thing. Low percent.
Yeah.
Falco's gonna run circles around DDD until he gets him kind of out of the combo range, and that's where DDD's gonna start looking for these big punishments.
Yeah,
Being
wow.
able to stop Falco from getting back on the stage, ledge guarding Falco, which I feel like a lot of these, you know, Star Fox characters are some of the few that DDD can actually keep off stage. Like
What a back air.
Just knowing you're gonna try to side B on stage, so here you go, take the back
great
air.
read. Yeah, and honestly, getting ahead as DDD or any heavy character is just so big because, like you said, you're gonna have that early lead with the percentages in the beginning, and so if you can claim the stock first, you're gonna be in great shape.
Okay, that was lucky on both their parts.
Yeah, I saw that.
But also DDD did not take the full brunt of that hit. But now, yeah, now as Falco, you're sitting here going, okay, the heavy's ahead. He's actually building in range, so the longer this goes,
Yeah, the
more
scarier
in
it gets for
trouble.
him. Yeah. Oh dear.
I mean, you can definitely tell though Cheese is starting to feel himself.
Yeah.
Round
Nice
one,
smash.
round one was a little difficult for him with the Steve matchup, but
Yeah.
he really feels like he's like ready now. You know, almost
Right,
in
yeah.
game one,
He's-
he would just get, you know, putting the feelers out.
Right. Full speed ahead now. He's feeling it. You know.
But I mean,
Ooh,
then again,
great
we've
read.
seen Ddog pull out some pretty good combos so far with Falco.
Yeah.
So it's not like he's
No,
just out
he
of
could.
it.
Yeah, he could easily bring this back right now. It's just right now the kid is in Cheese. It's in his court. for
Definitely,
sure.
it's Cheese Day right now.
Yeah.
On this on Final Destination, trying to end it very early, but once again, that
Oh
up
no!
B for Falco is so
Yeah.
punishable by DDD.
There's just the amount of time it's active is just so good for two bringing the ledge, as we've seen time and time again.
And with the hitbox of that up B sneaks so far up above the ledge.
Yeah,
that-
yeah, it is not super safe.
No, which is why we're seeing Ddog try to, I feel like, side B the stage more, or just land at the ledge as opposed to up B. Cheese has gotten these
nice.
punishes multiple times.
Yeah, finally
That
a spike
down
comes
air
out.
gonna
There
finish
you
the
go.
stock though. Ddog
Ddog,
saying no,
yeah.
this is at least gonna be last stock. I'm gonna show you
Showing
what
signs
Falco's
of life.
made. Trying to even it up here. Can he keep Cheese off the stage though? That's his big goal here. Is can he box him out as well as Cheese has been able to box him out?
Oh, big damage. Hold on, bringing it back slowly here. Even game now. Last stock,
Forward
game
air.
3.
Down
Ooh.
air. Oh, he didn't get the spike box.
Ooh,
Cheese canceling it
so
instead of
close.
trying to maybe finish it off by letting that down B just fall and hit him.
Very
Okay, I
nice
like
grab.
the up throw there. I like the up throw
Yeah.
there. It puts DD in an uncomfortable position where he's like, okay, I need to land. Both missing very
Yeah.
close calls there. Either of those might have killed.
For
She's
sure,
off
yeah.
stage, 5%. How does he get back? Normal get up the shield. Missed the back air. Just throwing Gordos out saying, I got a space here. I got to try to keep him at
Yeah.
arm's length.
Trying to keep his distance for sure.
And
Looking for the
that
kill.
falling forward air with the landing hitbox gets
Oh.
it. No.
Okay, yeah, weak hitbox.
Once again, oh my goodness, with the down smash, he threw it
Beautiful.
out there and just hoped,
And it worked for him, yeah.
and it worked.
Woo.
You gotta be a little bad as Ddog sitting there going, that
Yeah.
down air